These images of the US president were widely circulated as Barack Obama made a historic visit to the shrinking glacier in Alaska in a bid to draw attention to human-induced climate change. A month on, and it was the French leader's turn to take the message to colder climes, this time to Iceland. This glacier is receding by 50 meters a year.
All the people that you see here have come to observe the impact of global warming. But the goal is to avoid becoming global warming tourists. We can't just be observers to our own demise.
The melting glaciers have also raised sea levels by about 20 centimeters since 1900. Other consequences are droughts, cyclones and heat waves. In fact, 2015 is set to be the hottest year on record.
We have broken a new record once again. Over the last 25 years, between 1990 and 2014, there was a 36% increase in the radiative forcing of greenhouse gases.
It's these heat-trapping gases in the atmosphere that are the biggest contributors to global warming, and they're attributed to human activities. According to meteorologists, temperatures are set to rise even more. So the leaders attending the COP21 summit have their work cut out for them. They've committed to limiting global warming to 2 degrees Celsius this century.
When you look at the commitments made by the different countries, you see that some have an objective of 2 degrees, others of 3 degrees. But at least it's not the catastrophic scenario that had previously been envisaged of 5 or 6 degrees. But 3 degrees is still not the same as the 2 degrees objective that we have, so things need to be improved.
To do that, greenhouse gases will have to be reduced by between 40 and 70% by 2050. That means making a shift away from fossil fuels, which account for 80% of primary energy demand around the world. But according to Nobel awarded climate activist Al Gore, the COP21 could hold the answers.
There is a good news part of this story, because even as the pollution has continued to mount up, the technologists and business leaders have brought down the cost of electricity from renewable sources to the point where now it's cheaper than electricity from burning fossil fuels in the majority of countries now.
Observers say the final COP21 accord would need to be approved by China and the US to avoid the ill fate of the Copenhagen conference in 2009.